Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Our Thanks. This is me, These Games, bringing you another 9.3 patch notes episode. So today's main topic is new USA light tanks that are going to be in the game after 9.3. Tester is behind the doors, public test I mean, because super test is going on right now, and I have some information from the super test. How much they are going to cost, how much experience you need to grind for them, and all the stats basically. But just keep in mind, all this information is unofficial. They can change, most likely they're going to change a little bit, but that said, I think they are not going to change drastically. So more or less, these are all the right statistics for the tanks and for other information as well. So let's get right into the action. Patch notes. Maybe some of you do know, some of you don't know that even after 9.3 patch there are going to be even more light tanks. For example, T92 Light Tank. They said about this guy that it is not going to be in the game with 9.4 and not even this year. So we have to wait more for that T92 Light Tank, and it is not going to be tier 8 as suspected, it is going to be lower than that. The Firefly branch will be a mix of light tanks, medium tanks and TDs. If you don't know about that, then yeah, they are trying to do a new branch in USA Tech Tree. Light tanks, M4, M4A2, M3 Honey, medium tanks, Lee, Sherman and Firefly TD, the rest basically. So Firefly branch. They also broke one myth. I've heard pretty many times when people say that T54 and T62A are put on fire when shooting in the front. When you can penetrate the frontal armor, you put him on fire. It is not because of the transmission, but it is fuel tank. So GG Russia, well placed fuel tanks. I'm curious if the same thing goes to E100 as well, because you can put E100 on fire in front and checkpoint E100 as well pretty often. Or this time maybe it could be a transmission issue. But good news for me, best news for me, there will be a new tutorial for newbies. Hooray! Japanese heavies will come sooner than DDs. This is actually super great news, because now we know there are going to be Japanese heavies plus DDs, because it comes sooner than DDs, so there must be some DDs as well. Curious, happy to see that. About new tank sounds, they said when it's done, it's done. So basically what they said is we have to play with arcade-ish tank sounds for 5 years. I guess this is about right. Yeah. Rebalance of skills and perks will not come anytime soon. Their hands are too busy. And most interesting news, or this is just rumor, that it's possible that the top tier Italian medium tank will be T Leopard with autoloader. Yeah, great idea. Leopard with autoloader with the speed of T50/2 with the autoloader gun from Waffenträger auf E100. Why the hell not? It seems to be pretty balanced nowadays in tier 10s. But now let's check out tanks. So, what do they have to offer in USA Tech Tree? River Jaffa is going to cost you 12,480. I remember I had to grind like, I don't know, 50,000 or something epic number like that experience to get Jaffa in my M5 Stewart, which was actually pain in the freaking existence. And yeah, now it is much more easier. And if you haven't seen my previous patch notes episode where I'm talking about all the nerfs that USA tanks are going to get, Jaffa as well, they're nerfing the shit out of it. I didn't mention that it is going to get standard tier 5 light tank matchmaking as well. So now up to tier 8 tanks, but still, my point was I don't want standard matchmaking for my Jaffa. I wanted to be that little distracting alien besides tier 10 vehicles, just distracting them, making the life hard. It was just fun that way. Old Jaffa is gone now, nothing to do. But the first new light tank is going to be tier 6 T37. Experience price 28,100. I have twice done that, just in case I was grinding with my M41 Jaffa to get it the moment it comes out. I have like over 50,000 experience. I was going to get 50 to 60,000 experience just to be sure, but after I heard that, then yeah. Well, at least now I have some convertible experience. Credit price 910,000, so nothing too special. Hit points, view range standard tier 6 light. Although view range is kinda low because right now Jaffa has 400 and this gets 390 with top turret, I'm afraid. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Damage same as Jaffa right now, but the penetration with the top gun is 150, so not too bad. For tier 6, not too bad. It is fast, 66 top speed, so I'm afraid it is going to get up to that speed. So fun times ahead of us. Fun times ahead of us. Light tank has to be fast. This is the most important thing. Just to be annoying, to flank them, to surprise enemies, to be everywhere basically, you have to be fast. And this bad boy offers that. Waiting for it. But guys, the next tank however, actually the next two tanks. Boner alert. 2 words. First, M41 Walker Bulldog. The tank you have seen in my T37 and M41 Walker Bulldog review episode, where you saw first stats and pictures. But now XP price 56,300 seems to be kinda low to me actually. I don't know why, but 56,000 for tier 7, that's nothing. I don't know. Credit price 1.37 million, decent. Health, decent as well. Maximum speed 72.4 kilometers per hour. Crazy, crazy. But the most interesting thing on this tank is one of the gun choices. Well, at first, your top gun is going to be 76mm 32 M42 Light, 3.5 second reloading time, aim time 1.9, so pretty nice. Pen 175, damage 150. Okay, but the crazy gun is 76mm T91 E5. Auto-loaded 10 rounds in a clip. With same penetration and same damage. So 175 pen, 150 damage. Reload is 32 seconds, but 10 freaking rounds in one clip. On the light tank, can you imagine the blaze you can pull out with this thing? Wow! Really, as I said, boner alert. Can't wait to get that tank. And the next tank as well, T49. Right now, you know, T49 is tank destroyer, but this tank destroyer gets new name, and this is T49 Light Tank. And why this is interesting is one of the derp guns. It just, look at this. It just looks so epic with this big nozzle, like, I don't know, some kind of animal. XP price 101,200. 101,200, yeah, that sounds right. 2.38 million credits, easy. It's actually more expensive than Comet, is it? I don't know, fuck that, fuck these prices. What other things? Same speed, 72.4 kilometers per hour is top speed. Same view range as Walker gets, 400 with top turret. What else interesting on the stat port? Nothing too crazy, just simple. But can you imagine? Again, on this tank, this speed with the combo of the derp gun. 152mm gun launcher XM81, 76 pen, 910 damage. Well, your accuracy is 0.6, but you are in a freaking light tank that can go up to 72.4 kilometers per hour. So you can get behind them, pretty cut them easily, close to them, pretty cut them easily, and well, from close range it's hard to miss even with 0.6 accuracy. About gold rounds, if I understand correctly, then gold round is another HE round, but with higher splash damage, because credit HE has 3.66 meter splash damage and gold round has 5.11 meters of splash damage. So do I understand it right that you have HE, AP and HE gold round? I believe this is how it works. I could be wrong. The gold round could be 152 pen, 700 shell. Not sure. So yeah, don't quote me on that, but it seems like it. So we definitely have something to wait for, and really can't wait for the test server, for the public test server. Guys, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was informative and interesting for you. And yeah, what do you think about these new USA light tanks? Leave your thoughts underneath the comment section. Take care. Bye.